Hello, Bataan. It's Mr. Common coming to you with a short video today to go over a couple of things. I want to be able to announce some Bataan stars this morning. I want to be able to extend some birthday wishes. We have several birthdays from our Bataan family today. And also wanted to take a moment to go over our last video that I put out. I talked about the 6 different disciplines to giving a good response. So I wanted to spend a little time today talking about what it means to press pause and when you're able to press pause. And remember, when we press pause, that is giving us an opportunity to look at what is our event, what is the outcome that we want, and what kind of responses do I need to give to get to that outcome. So when can you press pause to be able to do that? When can you stop and think about what the responses are you need to get the outcome that you want? So let's take this example. Let's pretend that we have a surprise test. So we're in the building and we walk into the classroom and, oh, there's a surprise test. When could you pause to deal with that surprise test to get the outcome, which would be we want to get a good grade on the test? Well, first, you could pause before the event ever happens, before you ever have a surprise test. Now, you don't know when that surprise test is going to happen, but you can start to prepare now. If you were to have a surprise test, you could think, well, how can I get that outcome of getting a good grade? Well, some responses may be, I want to take a deep breath to relax. I want to carefully listen to directions. Tell myself I can do well. I'll make sure to take my time and double check my answers. And you can start preparing yourself for that before you ever even have a surprise test. Okay. Another time you may be able to press pause or should press pause is right after the event happens. Boom, I have a surprise test. Okay. What's my outcome? I want to get a good grade. So before I even start doing the test, how should I respond? Well, I need to take that deep breath and go through those different responses again. And here's the thing, if you press pause before you ever have a surprise test, when you do get that surprise test, you'll be able to go through these responses with this second pause right before your response much quicker. And then finally, you can also pause at the very end after the outcome is all done. So maybe you got a very good grade on the test. You would pause at the very end and start looking back at your responses and say, what did I do to get that good grade? Did I take that deep breath? Did I listen to directions? Or maybe you didn't get a very good grade on the test. Well, you would pause after that outcome's all over and think to yourself, well, how did I respond? And what can I do different next time? What kind of adjustments do I need to make sure that I get the outcome that I want? So when can you press pause? You can press pause before the event ever happens, right before you respond, and even at the end after your outcome. And we'll go more into pressing pause in the future. Shifting gears now, I'd like to move on to our Bataan Stars for today. We're going to start with a Bataan Star that took place inside of the Bataan building, and it is awarded to Avery Richards, who was spotted making an above the line choice by Miss Liz in the office. And second grade student Avery earned a Bataan Star for the following. On a very busy day in the primary office, Avery helped by delivering an urgent message to a classroom for me. Avery is very helpful and responsible. She is always friendly and kind. Thank you, Avery. Well done, making a positive difference for Miss Liz in the office. Our next 2 Bataan Stars are remote learning Bataan Stars being awarded by Mrs. Farrell, and they are 5th grade students Bailey Neff and Summer LaPresto, who are being recognized for the following above the line choice. I wanted to give Bailey Neff and Summer LaPresto a shout out for helping their siblings get their Quaver music accounts up and running in order to do assignments for me. Both of these girls, through email communication, were able to diagnose some issues and made sure their younger siblings had their accounts set up and correctly knew how to navigate their assignments. They were a tremendous help and showed a lot of responsibility. So well done to both Bailey and Summer for doing the work to making a positive difference for their siblings and for Mrs. Farrell. Now we want to shift to our Bataan birthdays today. We want to say a very happy birthday to kindergarten students Mason Minor, 1st grade student Kelsey Ward, and 5th grade students Avery Martinez, Aaliyah Isaac, and Shelby Isaac. Happy birthday to all of those students. I hope you find a way to enjoy your special day and enjoy getting a year older today on your birthday. We're going to finish up with our Bataan Memorial Pledge this morning. Let's go make it a great day. At Bataan Memorial Elementary School, we work together to do great things for others. We have a relentless pursuit of growth to get better every day. We own it. We own our actions and choices. We want to be the best versions of ourselves.